starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Miami. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass break Miami. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Butler. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break Miami. Here's Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Over Smart. They get it back. Second chance effort. Robinson finds Butler. And here's Adebayo to the middle. Here's Tucker to the left wing. 3 on the clock. Lowry into the lane. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Now there's the grit you've come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it.
Smart against Robinson. Tatum passes to Brown. Now Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson on the wing, defended by Smart. Now here's Adebayo. Can't cash it in from close range.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Back to Butler. Lowry against Schroeder. And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boston ball.
Boston trailing. Outside Schroeder. Smart outside. Oh, they need this. And Horford with the lay-in.
You know, Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Yeah, strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. Great clip.
Outside Butler. Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Lowry against Schroeder. Right side Tatum. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. From deep. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Fast break Miami. Brown with the block.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Tatum passes to Horford. And here's Schroeder. Up and over Lowry. And Lowry with the defensive effort. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Lowry outside. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. The shot by Butler, no good. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Butler's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Schroeder finds Horford. Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Schroeder to the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Schroeder. To the paint. And finished off by Tatum.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Butler passes to Lowry. Takes it inside. Adebayo with it. Left side Tucker. 4 on the clock. Here's Lowry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Miami trailing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Brown passes to Tatum. Inside, here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Lowry with it. Pass to Adebayo, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Here's Lowry.
Foul.
A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Adebayo, and there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Celtics ball.
Smart against Robinson. Smart passes to Brown. Tatum inside. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot misses, and Miami would go the other way with it. To the middle. Back to Butler. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big effort from Butler on the glass, boxing the defense out and getting the second chance.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Called for the Heat.
We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get live.
Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Schroeder finds Brown. Takes a three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. To the inside. Here's Horford. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk that thing.
Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Playing way bigger than his 6.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And it's Smart missing. And for the Heat, they're shooting it well at 59%.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and a sustained effort.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Outside Schroeder. Kick out to Brown. From deep. And the jam by Brown.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
Butler passes to Adebayo. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Horford. Now Schroeder. Oh, deflected. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Back to Tatum. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. And he makes the first.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
A line change here for Miami. Oladipo outside. To the paint. Dedmon, good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Williams. Here's Hernan Gomez. And they get it back. Right wing.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
To the inside. Dedmon, no good. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside. Williams passes to Canner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player. One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Kanter, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
The kick out to Williams. Down low. On the wing, Richardson. Beyond the arc. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Morris on the wing. Canner with a double team. Oladipo finds Hero. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Oladipo. Canner up top. Takes the 3. Pass to Richardson. Stolen by Hero. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Hernan Gomez with it. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Canner. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Hero. And yep, it's good. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Richardson. Canner with it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Oladipo. Back to Hero. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 5. And we're coming. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Boston calls time here.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Tucker doesn't go for him. Nice D from Tatum. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Tucker pulls it down. And for the Heat, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. 11 feet out. Horford with a steal. It's tipped. Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. Ball's going up the court. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Pass to Adebayo. Now Lowry. He drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
And he's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Here's the break. Here's Tucker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Celtics have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Brown finds Schroeder. And here's Horford. Butler covering. Tries to snap the cold streak. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Lowry penetrating. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's just a needless giveaway. You've got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Adebayo. There's the triple. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Down low. Tatum gets the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Lowry. Now Butler, covered by Schroeder. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Here's Smart. Robinson defending. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now. Adebayo finds Robinson. From outside the arc. Three-pointer. Miami, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brown. Shoots it from the high post. And right through it goes.
Each year it seems the Browns get better shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Lowry outside. Here he goes. Here's Adebayo. And there it is for him.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here's Brown for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the three ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Brown. Lowry, no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Pass to Tatum. Count it!
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Now here's Lowry. So a close game sees Miami. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to GA.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. GA, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Ball kicks to Levine. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5.
Sweet-looking jump shot from any distance. Levine's range goes well beyond the three-point line.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now here's Levine. He has 5. Down low, stolen by Tucker. In transition, here comes Miami. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic trying to get open. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball. He's got 7. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. And Ball slams it in.
Have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. That's no good, and this is his first shot of the night. Here's Levine.
Oh, did you see that? The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? Here's your answer.
Lowry kicks to Butler. That shot missing, and the Bulls going the other way now. Here's DeRozan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with.
ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lowry drives in, misses the layup.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Kick out to Levine. Back to DeRozan. The pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
It's not just that you can run the offense through Adebayo. In many cases, it's their best option.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Butler. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break.
That's how you run the fast break. Lowry is a total pro when it comes to leading it.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls, leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. DeRozan scanning the floor. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Levine. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now here is Lowry. With 2 seconds left. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Butler. Outside Robinson. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Got a piece of it. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Butler. Basket is, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And again, Chicago, no good. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Back to Robinson. Three-pointer. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Ball against Robinson. pass to DeRozan. Butler against Levine. Butler with the steal. Adebayo finds Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up on this first half.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way. And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Another shot. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Heat?
Lowry passes to Robinson. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Robinson for three. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Heat.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bradley. The kick out to Ball. Levine dishes to Bradley. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson for three. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Levine. Here's Bradley. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 6. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Johnson's checked in for Patrick Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green is checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-3 run. To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Bradley, and it's Bradley on the follow.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Lowry fires away from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple back. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside Robinson. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Green. Pass to White. Great D that time from Adebayo. Heat shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Kobe White. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Dedmon. Here's Strus. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Oladipo finds Hero.
Substitution for the Bulls.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Williams inside, covered by Morris. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Williams. Oladipo with the ball. And there's the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Oladipo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes, gives you more stats, and with more stats, gives you the bag. Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Dedmon passes to Hero. Oladipo with the ball. Heat moving the ball around, and Ball comes to help. Here's Hero. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Dedmon's got his first points in this one.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Jones checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Oladipo. There's the drive. Hero, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Jones, no luck. The Heat leading by 5. Robinson finds Lowry. Poke loose. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Lowry.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
To the right side. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it loose. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tucker the pass to Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got 8.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. Missed. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 7. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Jones. Then it's Green. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So it's Chicago now after the Heat pick up 2. And it's DeRozan missing. Now here's Tucker. DeRozan defending. Shoots from the high post. Robinson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the basket by Jones.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Lowry passes to Butler. Inside, here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's DeRozan driving inside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Robinson against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And here are the Heat now. And he commits the intentional foul. Chicago making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Green.
Substitution for the Bulls, Tony Bradley.
2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. To the inside. Butler against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Kick out to LaVine. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Heat ball.
Miami leading by 7. Lowry passes to Butler. Driving to the basket. Heat moving the ball around. And they double up Butler. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones.
Derek Jones Jr.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Lowry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. 3-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attack.
Ball finds Bradley. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
LaVine against Lowry. Left side Jones. Back to Levine. And there's the feed to Bradley. 5 on the clock. Goes and dishes to Levine. No good on the 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside for Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Butler passes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Excellent B that time from Jones. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. And Levine throws it down.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
And here's Lowry. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The tray. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Bradley finds Levine. Back to Bradley. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them.
Presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Zach LaVine clears it away. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's one way to do it. DeRozan shows off his aerial skills with the firm finish.
Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Tatum. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Smart. And here is Vucevic. Ball passes to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Nice D from Horford.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Tatum passes to Smart. Now Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doors.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game first time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by DeRozan. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Now Tatum. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Up top, Horford. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And out of bounds will be Chicago ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, you can see the long arms of DeMar DeRozan coming into play and helping snag that second chance opportunity.
Now Smart. Back to Brown. To the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Body control, flair for the dramatic. LaVine in style.
And here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Got a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Horford. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Horford's got 6.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Assist.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The kick to Tatum. With 1 on the clock. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls up 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williams finds ball. Shot clock at 5. Outside Levine. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's DeRozan. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Boston trailing. Right side Brown. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And the 3 off target.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
They get it again. Tatum passes to Horford. And stolen by Williams. Here's Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
Outside Schroeder. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Outside for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Levine against Smart. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Horford with a steal. Down low. Here's Schroeder. Ball with the rebound for Chicago. They've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. DeRozan, nifty move. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
A line change here for Chicago. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. Schroeder with it. Horford, right side. And Horford powers it home.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Here's White. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Jones. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Brown. They double-team Brown. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
White, the pass to Green. The kick out to Johnson. From the baseline. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Brown for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Pass to Jones. Back to Green. Now White. Here's Bradley. Horford covering. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Tatum, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ball outside. Inside. Vucevic's shot is off. Now here's Hernan Gomez.
I love the effort there defensively.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Chicago came out looking very confident. An exceptional game plan. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. To the middle. Here's Kanter. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
DeRozan for 3. Here's LaVine for 3. Ball outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic, good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 7. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
Outside LaVine. Plenty of space. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. Vucevic with a steal. Here's DeRozan.
Wow, and that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. Richardson, no good. Chicago leading. It's DeRozan with a drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Bulls also making a change. Bradley's checked in. DeRozan against Brown. Over DeRozan. Boston, no good that time either.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Bradley. Ball outside. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Brown. Oh, he powers right. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Defensive foul. DeMar DeRozan.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for
line for the Bulls. Patrick Williams at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Schroeder finds Brown. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Well, Brad, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Horford passes to Schroeder. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Stolen by Schroeder. And an intentional foul right there.
I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. He needs to get his head in the game.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Jones comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Here's Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Jones, defended by Brown. And it's Caruso on the take. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Bulls on offense. 9-point game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Wall and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Ball. And here's Schroeder outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Ball outside. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
To the right side. Horford against Vucevic. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder passes to Brown. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And the Bulls shooting a nice 50% for the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. There's the drive and the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, there's a tenacity, a ferocity right now about DeMar DeRozan. This guy seems to want the ball every time down the floor.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Vucevic. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Cantor's checked in for Boston. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Here's Levine. Smart grabs the miss.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
And it's Tatum missing. And it is Cantor gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Pass to Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. DeRozan against Cantor. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Tatum against DeRozan. This one for three. Jones grabs the board.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Outside Tatum. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now the Bulls in transition. Levine with it. Picked up by Tatum. Levine, good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop.
Outside, Brown. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum to halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now DeRozan. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The buzz is... Welcome to 2K DH.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for Boston, down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brett. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Tatum, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Smart with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Schroeder kicks to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Celtics passing it around. Pulls from the top of the key. And the basket by Tatum.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here is Lowry. The pass to Robinson. And it's sent back by Horford.
A level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Schroeder against Lowry. And here is Brown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Three-pointer. Butler off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Smart against Robinson. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Looking to end the run. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Lowry. Here he goes. Misses from short range. Celtics trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Tatum for 3. Brown the pass to Horford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lowry drives in. Moves back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo, rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And here's Brown outside.
He plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bum.
And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead. They lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics. On to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart, and it's Horford at the center position. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Schroeder from outside off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. It's Brown with the drive, and here's Tatum for 3. Brown finds Tatum. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Miami leading by 12. Here's Butler driving the lane. Passes it to Tucker. Lowry with the ball. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Lowry's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Kicks it to Tatum. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Schroeder passes to Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. Butler against Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. He's got 7.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Butler finds Lowry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Schroeder with the ball. Butler covering. Schroeder against Butler. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Fires for three. From 18 feet away. Robinson pulls it in. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Schroeder against Lowry. Here's Smart. Brown outside. The shot, no good. Tucker finds Adebayo. Right side Lowry. Fires the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so
thanks very much.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this. And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Butler in at the three spot.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Three-pointer, Butler. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 16. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to pick.
And here we go. Georgia's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Back to Richardson. Pass to Canner. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Celtics on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. Feeds it to Cantor. Over Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, Cantor is so hungry and has the desire to be an impact player on the glass every night. A very good low post scorer who can rebound at a high level.
Lowry drives in, and he finishes nicely on the way. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Great D that time from Adebayo.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Tucker. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Richardson with it. Robinson picks him up, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Richardson doing a great job in transition. Has good speed. That time accelerates in the open floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Butler, the second chance effort. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Pritchard. Now recovering. Pass to Pritchard. Cantor inside. Adebayo on him. Back to Cantor. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside for Robinson. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
That's tipped. Butler with the steal. Lowry fires away from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Tucker dishes to Robinson. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. With the drive, Pritchard. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There's the positive attitude, the strong work ethic of Cantor. Great putback.
And so it's Miami. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass.
Boston.
Prime example of that right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Outside Lowry. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. From deep three-point range. Miami no good on that time either.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
It's stolen by Brown. It's 2-on-1. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nobody near Schroeder. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, a Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence connecting on that catch and shoot.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Launches it. Adebayo finds Lowry. Shoots over Schroeder. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 21. Smart passes to Tatum. And here is Horford. Brown inside. Guarded by Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. And the Heat lead by 21.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Schroeder dishes to Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Takes a three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. A nice shot by Tucker.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 23. Outside Lowry. Down low and stolen by Horford. The feed now to Brown. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He's going up for the alley-oop. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brown outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lowry for 3. Good ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Butler.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Brown missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now Lowry. A nice shot by Tucker.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the skills of Brown. Just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Lowry against Schroeder. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. From deep. That one doesn't go. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be... Bucks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Chicago to the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
You know, this is something Butler's been working on, becoming a stronger facilitator.
From Jimmy Butler.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Levine with it. Picked up by Tucker. Outside, Williams. That shot is off, and Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Butler. Shoots from 12. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Here's Vucevic, hounded by Adebayo. Levine against Lowry. And Levine, throw it down.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Pass to Lowry. Levine against Robinson. Now Butler. Shot clock at 5. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Finding good shots and 4 for 5 from the field.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. DeRozan outside. Into the lane. Okay, finish.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he jams it home with authority.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes.
Now here's Butler. Here's Lowry. Again, the Heat score.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Tucker with the ball. Williams defending. The shot, no good. Vucevic with some nice D. Levine way outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 7 points. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Ball. Butler, good. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
Nice touch from Butler right there. Good at positioning himself close to the hoop and converting.
Outside Levine. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. And Williams punches it home.
You like seeing Levine more like this. Wanting to improve as a passer.
Butler passes to Adebayo. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Ball finds Levine. DeRozan up top. Ball with it. Pass to Vucevic. Adebayo grabs the board. Right side, Butler. And here's Adebayo. from deep three-point range. Robinson gets the bucket. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. The Heat with the lead. And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Levine. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Tucker. Outside for Butler. With the drive. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Miami, no good that time either. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely. Oh! Come on, get out of the way!
Don't get caught sleeping. Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Lowry. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Butler. He's got 6. DeRozan with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Levine passes to Williams. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
DeRozan outside. The kick out to Williams. From downtown. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Lowry with it. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ball passes to Levine. Driving inside. Levine. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, you got to watch out for that. I mean, the elite vertical makes Levine a threat on the offensive glass.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago. Now here's Robinson. 1:33 left to play in the first half. The shot by Butler, no good. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Green. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That's just a
personal
veteran
foul.
move
Second
from
team
Butler.
foul.
Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Caruso. Outside Johnson. Pass to Green. To the inside. Here's Caruso. And he dunks it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Butler. Give him 8. And here's Lowry from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lowry's got 5.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Back to Caruso. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And they'll keep possession. They retain possession. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that's a...
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's DeRozan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8. Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, B.A., I mean, there's so many, but, you know, I definitely love him. I mean, it starts and ends with him, with me, because I play the same position at point forward, and I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so, I'm a big fan of the Joker. I like how he does that.
Ball passes to LaVine. Driving to the basket. He can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. Left side, Butler. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Lowry from the arc.
Very active player. It's fantastic watching ball. Work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
And it's Butler off the drive. Tucker. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime defensively.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game. Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ball passes to DeRozan. To stop the run. LaVine against Lowry. And LaVine, throw it down.
LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Lowry outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Chicago. Driving in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. On the attack, Hero can't connect from short range. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Dedmon. And he lays it up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Outside White. .152 left in the third. The 3 is up. And again, Chicago no good. And it's Chicago with a board. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Green. The kick out to White. Stolen by Hero. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. The shot by Oladipo, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Green for 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Chicago ball.
.102 left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Inside. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pass to Bradley. Back to Jones. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Bulls. All alone. Bradley. That's good.
Bradley.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. White for 3. They get it back. Here's Johnson. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here are the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game. On the court for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Shot is good by Levine.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Miami calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
A line change here for Miami.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Here's Jones. Offline with a 3. Heat shooting it well, around 55% for the game. ball against Robinson. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Fires for three. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk that thing.
The deep three from Levine. Stolen by Lowry. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's on
foul.
Zach Levine.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Pass to Levine. He takes it in. And Levine, throw it down.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Now Butler. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And the dunk by DeRozan. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Robinson against Levine. A shot from the high post. No good, off the front rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Jones. The kick out to Ball. And stolen by Adebayo. Here we go, one-on-one. Lowry with it. Robinson on the wing. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 11. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
1:51 left in the final quarter. Pass to Butler. Lowry left side. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Tucker. That one off the back iron and out.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. So you don't get many chances in here.
Now here's Lowry. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter. Launches it. It's rebounded by Levine. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. Here's DeRozan. Here's Jones. And again, Chicago, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Heat.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this one.
Jones misses. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Robinson passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Jones. And again, no good by Chicago. Robinson with it. Now here's Lowry. The three is up. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Auger, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here's ball. Outside, Levine. Connects from three-point range.
Love the confidence from Zach at the heart. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Outside, Tatum. Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Ball against Schroeder. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart, all alone. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Ball. There's the pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. Passes to Brown. Puts up a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago leading by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Williams gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum down low. DeRozan defending. To end the run. Tatum no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Levine for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's DeRozan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smart finds Schroeder. Williams comes with the double team. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Williams leading the break. DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And here is Tatum following Lonzo Ball's 3.
unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Schroeder. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Levine. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And here's Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Smart against Levine. This is to DeRozan. And there's the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's aggressive.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Schroeder dishes to Brown. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Schroeder.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. That shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Green passes to White. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Tatum pulls it down. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Green. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Takes the 3. And it's Green missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Cantor's hands inside. And why not? That part of his game is very refined.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Austin with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Cantor finds Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And finish off by Hernan. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Drake, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pritchard passes to Cantor, and he makes that one. Cantor's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Vucevic against Cantor. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Nobody here, Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Boston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. DeRozan brings the double team out to the right wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Richardson, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ball dishes to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Celtics making a change here. Al Horford is checked in for Enes Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Tatum, that's for two. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Got it off in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Chicago came ready to play. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Schroeder passes to Horford. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now here's Williams. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Vucevic the pass to Williams. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ball finds Williams. And here's Levine. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Right side Horford. Left side Tatum. Launches it. Kept alive by Boston. Lets it go with a three. Tatum with another miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Here's Ball. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Levine with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The kick out to Ball. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacks shooters. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
And here's Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Green kicks to White. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Pass to Horford. Back to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart on the wing. It's stolen by Bradley. Schroeder against White. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Smart kicks to Tatum. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Green, and Jones now atop the key. Outside, White. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 6. Schroeder looking around. At the elbow, Horford. Outside, Smart. And here's Brown outside. And he drives in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston again missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Green. And that one hits back iron. Brown drives in. And the dunk by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Outside, Green. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls up 4 from the United States. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in its center. Here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass. Smart's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics. Now Ball. Outside Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
Schroeder outside. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for
Schroeder dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Horford finds Tatum. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you think back to that 2017 grab. Scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game. But really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Here's Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. Brown, good. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Outside DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. Really, he's fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. Here's ball. It's deflected. It's Smart with the drive.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Celtics.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Ball with it, out guarded by Tatum. That one falls.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Tatum passes the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. And he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
The 3, Levine. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum draws the double. He kicks it to Cantor. Smart passes to Cantor. This ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shoots it. And a little block that time, but it drops. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
3 seconds left in the game. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Here's Brown. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And he is unable to get the second one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Now here's Tatum. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Thank you.